What's up, everyone? Daddy Robux here, and today we are continuing our playthrough of the Tomb of Annihilation. The party still delving through the Tomb of the Nine Gods, trying to find the source of the death curse, and they are currently on the 4th floor. And after a large and dangerous encounter with gargoyles that kept trying to yeet them through the hole on the floor, we are picking up here today. Just trying to catch my bearings. I believe you guys entered from the west. We have not went to the east, so we really have two options at this point. That's to explore to the east or to head down. What are we gonna do?
I say we go east.
Yeah, I think
we're gonna put our heads
going-
on. That's right.
All right, go east, young man.
Well, that's right. We were heading east, but once we got into the corridor, that's when the gargoyles attacked.
Yeah, someone dropped gargoyles on us. It was very weird.
Then Gib dropped a gargoyle.
Did we search the area after we killed those things?
Yeah, they're gargoyles. They're made of stone. They don't have pockets.
Oh man, sweet stone. Take a pocket Cradle.
Looks like a stairwell over here.
All right.
I don't trust it. Plus, there's a face thing here. Somebody want to check him out?
Okay. I like stairs. They're trustworthy.
Do I have anything?
Okay, there we go. Sorry, just gonna have my headset on. I'm an idiot. Yes and no. So as you walk down this hall, you can see a familiar sight. I mean, you've seen these at 4 or 5 other locations throughout the tomb. This is a statue emanating from the wall, and it's a green devil's face. And when you look at it, the mouth is agape, and inside the mouth is just this black, you can't see inside.
Right. Well, I'll pull out my quarterstaff and come over here and just stick it in the mouth.
Okay. Now, whenever we've seen these before and we experimented with them, it's been sometimes like the item was destroyed, or it was just like a little dark. In this case, you stick your quarterstaff in, it goes through the darkness, and you can still see it. It's not like magical darkness where it seems to disappear in the blackness. It's like, no, you can see in it. This one is unusual. It seems like there's an absence of magic inside its maw. And as you do, you see a tiny lizard, like a gecko, right? And he starts running around inside the mouth of the statue, and it looks at you and starts gibbering. And you're not quite sure, but it sounds like a language, one that I don't believe any of you would understand.
Okay.
Oh, right there, Sylvan. Sylvan is exactly the language, and so you realize this lizard, when it speaks, the syntax is all wrong, and the sentences are fragmented, but it's speaking to you. It kind of flicks its tongue, and its eyes are blinking as it stares at you for a moment, and then it repeats itself, and it says, is Humi's friends?
Yes. I'll repeat back in Sylvan. Yes, friends.
Did this one come friends to outside?
We are from the outside. We will eventually go outside.
No, this one. Come friends to outside.
This one come friends to outside. What does that mean?
Wants to be our friend, man.
Okay.
What are you talking to the lizard? The lizard wants to be our friend. He wants to join the party and find treasure.
I'll put the quarterstaff near it. It's like pop on the quarterstaff.
And he kind of scampers onto the staff, and it's perched there.
Okay, I'll pull it out of the mouth. And just kind of rotate it so it's on top of the quarterstaff. I'll hold the quarterstaff on the ground so it's in front of me by about a foot. How are you down here?
This one am lizard. Me do this, and he just kind of scuttles about on the shaft of the staff.
So you're a lizard. How long you been here?
How long? Me this long, and it kind of like gestures to its body.
Yes, you are that long indeed.
In common, Ratchet's gonna ask, "Hey, lizard, do you know where the treasure is?"
It looks in your direction when you speak to it, but then it looks back up and kind of blinks, and it doesn't really look like it understood what you meant.
Ratchet, it's only gonna understand you if you speak Sylvan tongue.
Oh, I'll ask the question again in Sylvan this time. Do you know where the treasure is?
It blinks again, and again, its eyes are like, they blink vertically, so it just kind of does that at you a couple times, and but this one, a treasure, huh?
Do you know where he's asking if you've seen shiny things?
Shiny. Yeah.
I'll pull out a gold and like shiny.
Oh, Horny Man have them before.
Where Horny Man at?
Right here. Horny Man gone. I don't. He.
You want a company with us as we move through dungeon?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Then I'll put it. I'll move my quarterstaff to my shoulder if he wants to up on there.
Right, the lizard kind of scampers up on your shoulder.
I can't wait for you to go invisible in the darkness and see what it says.
Just a little.
It's just floating.
Well, I'm always in light at this point anyway, because you guys don't turn it off when I'm around. So
I'm not smart enough to turn the lights on and off, man.
I know. All right. Well, I'll say, it looks like we've got ourselves a companion lizard. He speaks. It has some set of intelligence.
Get himself into the party. Well, he'll help us find treasure.
Yes. Treasure.
I think I remember an old friend of mine had a lizard like this. He used it to check for a trap. He tried to grab a different lizard, but he grabbed this one instead. It didn't end well.
Probably not going to use him for a trap.
I think his name was like Skippers or something.
That actually is a good idea. In Sylvan, I'll turn back to it. Does it have a name, or is name Lizard? I'll point to myself and I'll be Edra, and then I'll point to it on my shoulder.
Uh, this one maybe food. Want food?
Oh, is one hungry?
Um, this one can eat.
Okay. I will I have a spell slot available. I do. I will cast Goodberry and give it a Goodberry.
Oh, all right. This it's a very small lizard, so the berry it takes up much of its mouth, and it has to really kind of open wide to engulf this thing, and it gets kind of stuck, like it's almost too wide, and then once it's in its mouth, he can't really close and maneuver his jaw, and he's just yeah, good.
Does he eventually get it eaten? I hope.
Dylan Sylvan, you have to mama bird it. He's too small.
I
It's starting to
All right.
change
Yeah,
colors a
That's
little
clearly-
bit.
that's
Like it's
clearly-
turning a little
clearly-
blue.
Clearly too big to. I'll pull it out of its mouth and I'll grab. I think I have a ration on me, and I'll break out a smaller little piece of ration. Or I don't have any rations on me. I've been stuck in this stuff. Does anyone have a little bit of a ration I can give this? The berries are obviously too big.
Here, let me see it.
Why I worship
I'm gonna
frogs.
spend 50 minutes with this fucking lizard.
Godfrey reaches out for the berry.
All right, I'll give you the berry.
Okay, he takes the berry and then holds it up to the lizard and crushes it between his fingers, and now it's small enough, in theory, for the lizard to be able to eat because it's not a massive berry.
For a second, I thought you said the lizard. For a second, I thought you
Oh,
meant the
yeah,
lizard.
I take the good berry and crush the lizard. Hey, I'd gain some hit points. I'd gain some hit points actually.
You can all have one. There's a big pile in my hand of 10. So actually,
All right, so
Oh,
it
yeah,
eats
I'll
the
just- I'll-
good berry mush, and
actually,
it looks
heal
quite
one.
contented.
All right. Does he eat the crushed version that
Yes, yes.
Godfrey-
Seems to be quite contented with itself.
Excellent. All right. Well, just hang on to me, and we will continue to look around. Anything interesting inside the little outside? Once we bring the lizard out, was there anything interesting inside the mouth that I could see?
No. There's a collection of lizard droppings, dead bugs.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
there's
All right.
Yeah.
So I have a lizard perched on my
it's
shoulder.
it smells like a reptile cage. You know, it's just kind of.
Ooh,
I have an idea. What I can do
I'm
is
scared.
no, it's just I'll make a tiny fire in the mouth and see if we can make the mouth light up.
No, don't worry about that. That's okay.
Tiny
Right?
fire. Like I can make a really
We don't
tiny
need
fire.
we don't need fire in there.
Well, it's just
What
tiny
do we
fire.
want to keep moving then? Godfrey, you seem to be leading the charge. Did you want to go up those stairs? Do you want us checking for traps first before we go up them?
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
All right. Then I will try and check for traps.
Wait.
And
So as Godfrey begins, you go ahead and make your investigation check for traps with advantage. And as Godfrey begins to move towards the if anybody goes towards the stairs, little lizard starts to panic. Says, no, not there. Horny man there, and then
okay. Well, we're gonna check and make sure it's safe, and we'll find ways to get around the problem. Horny man.
The lizard starts to scurry around frantically, eventually working its way down your side and onto the ground.
Be careful. We don't want you to get hurt.
It moves incredibly fast. In a blink of an eye, it's scurried up the wall and is now sitting on top of the stone gesture.
Gesture. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ask it if it's dangerous up there.
He says that some sort of man with horns went up there and he
Horny
disappeared. Right. The horny man went up there and disappeared. I don't know what that means, but we're looking for traps now. Do I find any with a 24?
So, not a trap, but you do spot a hidden door on the wall behind you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I still have passive 25 perception, by the way.
Yeah, not everything can be spotted passively.
No, I know. I'm just
Yeah, which is why it wasn't revealed previously. Because this is one where you specifically have to look for it.
Oh.
all right. Do I know how to open it?
I think so.
All right. Well, there's no traps that way as far as I can tell, but there's this door here.
So when you look at this door, okay, you notice that there's like the ridge where there's a door that's like hidden and flush along the wall. There's no handle, no hinge. Based on your experience in the tomb, you would get the impression that you just need to like push the slab out of the way to gain access to the chamber.
Wait, if the lizard lives down here, and it's not with the the dwarves with the horns that we saw up a few floors. Actually, I don't think you were there then, but whatever. Maybe it's not friends with Asarak. Maybe it knows where to find him, since that's the point of why we're here.
Right. Do we want to look in this secret door here, Godfrey? You're the one. You're the leader. I just assumed you would. You want to open this door?
I would say yes if it's going to lead us to Asarak, but if not, then we're just looking around for nothing.
Well, we don't know how to get to Asarak right now, do we?
That's why I'm suggesting that you ask the lizard, since it lives down here. It might know where to find him.
Lizard. Do you know Asarak?
It gives you the same kind of blank stare that you begin to associate with confusion, because he just kind of it just kind of looks at you and blinks repeatedly.
This creature has an intelligence to speak, but not necessarily the intelligence to retain memories such as that. So it could know what an Asarak is, but not know the name. So it doesn't know when I ask it of the name.
Okay. Well, I mean, it seemed to panic when we started going that way up the stairs. Does it know what's behind here?
It just said the horny man disappeared when he went that way, and he didn't specify anything else.
Okay, so does it know what's behind this other door?
Lizard, you didn't go up that doorway, did you? Because you're fearful of that direction, correct?
No, the other side.
The secret door?
Yeah, the one right here. The one. Yeah. If it doesn't want to go that way because it's dangerous, then what about the other one?
Do you know anything about the secret door here? And then I'll mirror out. I'll stencil out where the secret door is in the wall here.
Food?
No. Have you seen anyone go this way?
Yes, food.
Food went that way. Okay. And
Barry?
I'll relay that to Godfrey. Food went that way. That was
Barry?
his response.
Barry?
Berry. You want another berry?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll crush it up and hand it to him.
In,
That
in
sounds smart.
Sylvan, Ratchet says, "I know. We should name the lizard Johnny
What?
because he doesn't have a name. He just wants. We should just name the lizard Johnny. Then he would have a name."
We're gonna skip that step.
Johnny the Jameleon. Yeah, you can't name it. Then you get attached.
Godfrey has no idea what's either direction. I think it's just been living in this hole for as long as it can remember.
Kind of like you.
No, not like me. I
Are
remember.
we going through the secret door or not?
That's what I'm asking you guys. I found the door. I don't. Do you want me to go through the? I am not going to. Godfried is the one who's been leading through here. I asked him if he
Yeah.
wanted to go in.
Food.
Yeah, let's go. I just wanted to see whether or not the thing knew what we were getting into. That's all.
It has.
It doesn't
Yes,
know that it
Barry.
doesn't know. Let's go.
Godfrey will try and open the door.
Okay, yeah, you push on the door. You find that there must be a hinge on the inside because it just swings open, like any regular old door. And when the door swings open, you can see that waves of heat blast out. It's very warm, not like uncomfortable, like it's going to burn you, but it's just very like there's a marked temperature difference here. As you look inside the room, the walls are scribed with relief carvings showing volcanoes setting cities ablaze. There are rows of tiny holes bored into the floor, and you can see that there is a human skeleton embedded in the opposite wall, holding an iron sconce with a burning candle.
That's curious. Do you step in? Do you want to go in, or just should be?
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure that something's gonna come out of those holes in the floor.
Uh-huh.
And if it's fire or spikes, I don't want to be standing on them.
Of course, that makes perfect sense.
Still in Sylvan. You want fire somewhere?
No, we don't need any fire ratchets. We're good on. But this
Yes,
is the
Barry.
You've had
Johnny
two
wants
already.
a
You don't
berry.
need more than two per day, my friend.
Oh my god.
But Johnny wants a berry.
What?
Yeah, you got
I
like
think
a
this
month
berry's just like a skull in disguise. It's one of those golden skulls that's been polymorphed.
Can I, without going in there, can I try and look for anything secret in this room, or do I have to go inside?
It would be really hard to investigate the stuff from like 10 feet away.
Poke it with your stick.
I don't think my quarterstaff won't reach it. I don't think.
We should ask Johnny to investigate.
I'll test it out. If I die, I'm blaming you.
And Godfrey will step into the room.
Godfrey just wants to get out of this godforsaken conversation.
All right. Well, so Godfrey steps into the room, and almost like predicted, the door that swung open slams shut. And when it does, there we go. When it slams shut, you panic, you try to push it open, and you find now it's stuck. There's something preventing it from being opened. You hear Godfrey inside the chamber. You can see the ceiling above you begins to flip, right? And it's almost like a tile has been flipped 180 so that you can see now what was hidden above you. And you can see that it is completely covered in runes. And the runes begin to glow. And right away, you feel much weaker. As any magical item that is currently benefiting your character has ceased to function. Simultaneously, simultaneously, molten lava begins to pour from the tiny holes in the ceiling and walls. And how do we want to do this? Do we want to... Yeah, let's roll initiative. Everyone roll initiative. It's a complex thing.
I don't know what happened to Give, but all I can see is black now.
Did you refresh?
Didn't you drop him in the hole too?
I might... No? Was he? I don't know. I just reset the vision on your token. Maybe that'll help.
Oh, there it is. Yep, we're good.
Okay, cool. Add custom label. And we're gonna add that at initiative 20. Okay. Added at 20. Alright. So, Gibby, what would you like to do first?
Is there like any kind of like a crack on the door, like that I can?
So
wedge
there's
something
this
into?
very, very thin seam, right? But it all happened so quickly. As soon as Godfrey stepped into the room and like approached the back wall, the door just instantly slammed shut. So it's already closed. And as far as like it's like a millimeter. It's so small.
Well, the only thing Gib can think to do is to like wedge his magical dagger in there and try to pry as much as he can, and
So if we need to hit the dagger like with a hammer or something, or a weapon, I don't know. We gotta get him out of there.
Okay.
Didn't the door open in?
Yes.
Okay.
So blood, unfortunately, like if you can go ahead and try to wedge your dagger in, you're pushing on the door. Then we're gonna go to the fire. Deck save. Godfrey.
Okay.
That is not a pass. You are going to take 24 fire damage as the molten lava rains down on you from above. And Ursk.
Ursk is going to try and force the door open.
Okay.
in the same way that
There's
the
no
door-
roll necessary for this. You walk forward, you start pushing on the door, and you find yourself unable to force it open.
Okay.
Okay. I will say that we'll use your action, and then we'll move on to Ratchet.
Okay, so on this spell here, it says within range. It doesn't say that I can see.
Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Are you
So
going to
I'm
bless
gonna-
Godfrey?
Yes, and Gib and Ursk. And that is
Okay,
my
you
turn.
got it.
All right. I'm gonna try something. I don't know if it'll work. Pretty sure it won't work. I'm gonna try and dimension door into the room.
Does Dimension Door require... I don't remember the text. I never use it in
It's
Funky
No,
Ways.
500
you can,
feet further than
yeah,
or meters.
you just have to have an idea. I have an idea where it is. You can say, I want to teleport 300 feet straight down if you want.
Cool. Yeah, all right.
It's
That
fine.
works. Are you taking anyone with you?
Does anyone want to go? No. Yes. No.
I don't know what help I would be if I'm inside there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm willing to go. I just don't know if I'd be able to help. I think I'd be more of a problem.
Sugar, get off the pot. Are you going?
Yes, no, anyone?
No, just go.
All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna
so it's
teleport
just
back.
you. You teleport
Mhm.
into the chamber. As soon as you enter, remember there's molten lava raining down. I need a dex save.
Awesome. I don't make it.
No, you
I
do
have a
not.
plus
You
8,
take
and I fail it, so I take 21. And
21
even
fire.
even better is my plan won't work now, will it? Because there's anti magic.
That is correct. Once you enter the chamber, you are affected by an anti-magic field.
I'll move forward. It's like, well, I was going to try and teleport us out, but I guess not. What do you think?
Well, I guess it's not much good blaming you if we both die here, eh?
I guess not. I guess not. So there's
Now
this
that
candle here, and there's holes in the floor, and it's raining lava. There's a candle here. Why is there a candle here? Can I guess it would be an action to try and investigate it, wouldn't it?
investigate it how? It could be an object interaction.
I'll pick up the candle.
Okay. You're holding a candle.
Why is this here? Do you think of any reason why this would be here? I guess I'll put it back down. I have no idea. I guess end a turn.
All right, Rana.
So we can't see in, right? Because it's just a millimeter wide.
No, but I will put. This is what I was going to say. When the two were in there conversing, those of you outside, you realize that even though this looks like it's a 10 out of 10, this looks like it's a thick stone wall, you could still hear them. Not particularly well, but it sounds like you can communicate with people inside the room.
Okay, so we could try and break it down. Yeah, let's start with that, I suppose. I will. Direct damage. What do I have? This power. I will just go ahead and Eldritch Cannon shot it to start out with. So this, maybe I can push it 5 feet backwards.
Shooting the wall?
Yeah. So it's not particularly thick, so
the wall is not a creature.
It's Eldritch Cannon creature only. I think it is.
No, but it says when you hit a creature, you may move it.
Yeah. I'm just trying to do a large amount of damage to it and see if it does anything.
Nope.
That's a miss.
No, I mean it's a wall. You can't miss it. You definitely hit it. It's not effective. It would take a large amount of time to try and bore a hole through the wall through magical means or otherwise.
Yeah. I would just like to investigate I would like to try and investigate and see if there's any sort of mechanism that we have missed that might be able to move it.
None that you can see. Not from outside the room.
Not on our end, at least. Well, I will ready action to vortex warp in case the door even opens a millimeter, so I can teleport someone out.
All right, Godfrey, what are you going to do?
Godfrey's going to take the candle and put the lit end out.
How are you doing that?
I'm going to pick it up and then I'll start by trying to pour some water on it. And if that doesn't work...
Okay, nope, that works. So, you pick up the candle, you take your canteen and you pour some water on it. As you do, something strange happens. The two of you inside you immediately feel a weird warping sensation, and now it looks like you're in a different chamber. Um, the the cell you're in now smells moldy. The walls are damp, and they're covered with snails and barnacles. Uh, you can see sculptures of like tidal waves destroying coastal cities and ships, and you can even see a merfolk skeleton is embedded in one wall. It's clutching an iron sconce fitted with the burning candle. Uh, just as soon as you land and take in this scene, water begins to pour into the cell through tiny holes in the ceiling above you. Those of you outside the chamber, you can see that this door mysteriously opens. And it's empty. Your friends are no longer inside.
Oh. That's bad.
That was clever. Now what do we do? Still got to be his turn,
I
or
don't know.
Oh well, I would assume that that'd be the end of my turn between, like,
Okay.
picking the candle up and sorry, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Gibby.
Is the candle in the room lit again?
Yes.
Did I hear them talking about putting the candle out?
No, because they didn't actually communicate that to each other. Godfrey just
Well-
did it, and then things happened.
Well, Gibbs' plan anyway was to shout through the wall to put the candle out. I guess Gibbs is gonna step into the room next.
Okay.
Does
Stepping
this-
into the room, however, does not re-trigger the trap.
He'll start shouting, I guess.
Can you guys hear me? Did you go anywhere? What's going on here?
Does it look like there's any seams inside of the room at all besides the one that I came in from?
In the room that you're in is where there are pictures of volcanoes burning cities.
Well, I meant like other doorways or anything like the one that we
Nope.
came from. No.
all right.
Yeah.
Let me try and make it a little bit easier for all of you. Those of you outside the cell that's currently trapped, the most you can do is try to communicate and plan, because you can't force your way in. There's no additional part there. So if it's your turn and you're outside, just try and problem solve, or I don't know.
Moral support.
Moral support.
Yeah, Gibbs just shouting, trying to get them to hear them back, I guess.
Can we
Okay.
hear him?
Yes, yeah, you can. Yeah, surprisingly, it's quiet, but you can hear through the walls.
We believe in you.
Great. Okay.
I hit the button, it doesn't look like it's working for me for some
Oh, it's okay. Next round, it's gonna be our elemental effect, not fire this time, but water. So this water is pouring in from holes in the ceiling, right? And as it pours in, it's filling up the room very quickly, at a rate of 2 feet per round. Right? So right now, you're standing in 2 feet of water. The room is 10 feet high. That means if you haven't gotten out of this chamber in 5 rounds, you are completely submerged and begin to drown. So, that's where we are. Ersk.
Urs is going to try and listen and see if he hears noise coming from any of the other rooms or from anywhere.
Additional noise. There's no check necessary. I'll save you the trouble. There is not. The only thing you can hear is like the falling water, the splash from, muffled from through the wall. And I would imagine probably Godfried and the two of them are in there panicking. What do we do?
Where does it appear to be coming from?
Inside the chamber.
Like, inside that chamber. Okay.
Yep.
But there's no one there. Okay.
You got anything, Disco?
I've got really good eyes, so I guess I'll go in and I'll look around and see if I can see any like hidden switches or anything other than what we can see.
Nope. No, there are not. It's just lit candle holes, reliefs of volcanoes burning down cities.
Still in Sylvan, I can't see anything anywhere that's hidden or anything like that.
Yes,
And I'll go
Barry.
back out of them.
Ah,
No
Is
berries now.
the-
Berries later.
Is the candle still lit in this room?
It is.
Okay.
Right.
Edra.
I will take the candle that's here and I'll immediately throw it in the water.
All right. It falls into the water. You hear a brief sputter as the flame is doused, and nothing happens.
It was worth a shot, I guess. So, is there any reliefs or anything on the walls that would give me any indication what I could do?
The reliefs on these walls were of tidal waves destroying coastal cities and ships. Then there's also all the snails, barnacles, and oysters climbing the walls too.
Well, I like oysters. I'll crack open an oyster and eat it.
Okay. After Edra eats the oyster, you see them disappear, Godfried.
Jesus. Why did that
There's nothing else in the room to interact with.
Let me just check. Yes, okay. Edra, you immediately begin to choke as you are teleported to a room with no light, no sound, and no air. So, round 2, Edra begins to suffocate. What is your con score, please?
My con is 13
Okay.
plus 1.
You have like a billion years before you suffocate and die. I know the rules are like stupid. And now I need to look them up.
Can I do any check? Like, can I?
Well,
can't
so
just-
you've already taken a bunch of actions, right? You douse the candle, you remove the snail, and you ate it. So that's like object interaction action. So
Okay.
I think for this round we're done, but then you
Okay.
can investigate and take actions next round. Okay, and Rena. Oh, you already found it? Oh, what is that? No, I'm not clicking that.
We
I
can't
don't-
hear a thing, so at this
Can't
point, 'cause
hear.
there's 2 rooms beyond us, right?
Nope, you can still sound is not an issue.
Okay, so we heard the lava, then the water, so I think we can put together what's going on.
1
Ah,
plus your con mod in minutes. What is your con mod? I think I
One.
said score before. 1? Well, still, that's 2 minutes. So
we got
start
a
the
while.
counter. 20 rounds.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Anyway, sorry for the interruption.
You seem like you're in some sort of elemental themed challenge. Maybe if you come into an air room, you'll need to hold your breath. Try that. I don't know. Don't die. I like you guys. I'll be in.
Okay. Godfried.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is use a bonus action to second win because I don't know what's going on after this.
That's all right.
Okay. After that, yeah, I'll reach in and grab a thing off the wall and just eat it. Sure.
Right. You also now are in the suffocating room.
Okay.
You know, Edra, I may have neglected something. Do you have Devil Sight?
I do.
Okay. So you would actually be able to see, you can see through the magical darkness here. In this room, there are sculptural reliefs on the walls of the cell showing tornadoes uprooting trees and tearing cities apart. If somehow you didn't already gather that this is an air room. The only other thing of note is there's an Aarakocra skeleton embedded in one of the walls holding an iron sconce with an unlit candle. Okay. So Godfrey, you are finished? Or no?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Grabbing the thing and eating it will have been my turn. Yeah.
All right, Gib.
Are they like? I don't think anyone's relaying any information to
They
us
are
through the
not.
wall.
No.
Yeah, so shouting incoherently, asking how to help or what's going on. Like,
You said there's no air in the room, right?
Yeah.
So
So
who's
in this
gonna talk
chamber, it's
anyway?
not like.
Oh
Yeah.
no, I mean like the one
They could have
Terra's
talked in the water room.
Right, but if there's no air, you can't talk because you can't make sound. But,
Oh yeah. In this room, like everything
Yeah.
is dead silence.
As far as we know, we saw the door open and you guys were gone. We haven't heard anything since.
And Godfrey
I-
can't see because he's got no light because the light got disenchanted by the roof, right? So Godfrey's just blind, and Taryn can't talk to him to tell him what to do.
I hit the button. It's still not
Well, wait.
working.
Is actually is my light still extinguished in this room? Because, I mean, if it's an anti-magic field, it suppresses it. It doesn't dispel it.
Well,
If this has got anti-magic, then
you are correct.
it's
There's an anti-magic field in each of the cells.
oh, okay. Well, never mind then.
Yeah. So, sorry. Ersk.
Okay, so Godfrey can't see anything. He's blind. He's not making noise. No one's making noise. And Gibby shouting that about the score of it.
We know none
Yep.
of any of that too.
Yeah, well, Ersk's trying to listen and while everyone else is making noise, he's trying to pay attention, hope to hear something.
Trying to be team players.
Hey, Johnny, do you know what's in this room? Does the wizard
Yeah.
answer me?
Berries.
Berries did go in this room. That is true.
Yeah.
Very insightful.
Give Barry this one now?
No, later. Yeah, that's all that Ratchet does, because Ratchet doesn't know what to do.
Okay, so I can see a skeleton on the ground of an Aarakocra.
Aarakocra.
Is.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I see.
That's it. That's
All right.
all that's in the room.
Can I investigate the Aarakocra skeleton?
Oh, and yes, Aarakocra skeleton. It's big. It's bird shaped. It's holding a candle.
There's no air in here.
No. It's the dilemma.
Wait, what about the air he brought in his lungs?
Oh,
No. Using that.
He's holding on to it so he doesn't suffocate.
I'm using that right now.
I have an intelligence of 8, okay?
You want berries too?
All right, so does there seem to be anything special about the skeleton?
An Aarakocra? Those are pretty special. We're all special in that way.
So no investigation check needed. It's just an Aarakocra skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see Godfried is kind of pawing around blindly, so I'll grab his wrist and turn him towards where I think where I can see the arc sketches, and I'll knock on his shoulder just to give him I don't know, maybe try and calm him down. I don't know, and then I'll bang on the wall just so he knows. Hopefully, it helps him discern that this is a direction here where I'm at. All right, so I'm looking at this skeleton, and I'll guide him down so his hands are on the skeleton now too.
Mhm.
So we both have our hands on the skeleton,
Yes.
and
Actually, as you're kind of fumbling about in the dark, I'm sure Godfrey, without being able to communicate, is not really he doesn't understand right away. So you wouldn't just guide his hand gently; he'd be kind of fumbling like that.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. Godfrey's first reaction would probably be to attack you.
Awesome.
Well, okay, so we don't need to do that. But what we do is when we handle the skeleton, it kind of falls apart. I mean, it's a skeleton. Who knows how long it's been there? So there's a brief rattle. Is there? Can you have sound in a vacuum? I don't know.
Oh, we just
Uh,
covered that. There's no sound.
Well,
so they all fall down. You could feel them rattling about your feet, and now there's a bunch of miscellaneous Terracotta bones down there.
I guess I'll pick one up and investigate this. I'll
It's-
investigate this. Can I look through
It's
it? Or...
very, very light. I mean, it's Aarakocra, right? It would have to have a light frame in order to fly, and you see that the bone is intact, like it's not damaged in any way. It's
Okay. And the bone, all of it feels like bone. Like when I'm feeling
Yeah.
it, is it...
It feels like bone. Maybe not quite as hard as you would imagine. Like they're very almost pliable as you manipulate it. Because again, it's very light and it's been decaying for quite a while. It's kind of soft.
Should I shatter it? Like, you say is it like a brittle sort of mud sort of, or I could like
Not mud.
break
Like
it?
it's bone. It's just it's old and it's let's say thin.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly hollow.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to get
hollow. It's a birds have hollow skeletons, right? Like so they so would
I'll just crack one open then. I guess if I can still do that.
Sure. We'll make that your action. You take the bone and you bop it on the wall. It cracks easily, and as it does, there's a sensation of movement as a little bit of air is released. The hollow bones have air inside of them, and when you break it open, it kind of escapes.
I can't get to it in time, I'm sure. Okay.
Not on this one. I mean, you just busted it on the wall.
All right. I'm gonna try to do this.
Well, you just did a thing. I think we're gonna move on.
Yeah, that's probably it for me.
All right.
Can't do this.
So, Rana, do you have anything or?
Nope, I'm not gonna even waste your time. Just give my turn.
Okay, and then Godfrey.
All right. So Gottfried felt had his hands moved towards something. He didn't react too strongly, but he felt something on the wall, and then he feels this rattling around his feet. That could be creatures running around his feet. Obviously, he can't see anything, so he's going to spend his turn stamping on everything on the ground around him.
Breaking the bone would have made noise, though.
Yeah, but we're in a vacuum. There's no sound.
That's what I'm saying. Breaking the bone released air, so there would have been
made
sound.
noise.
That would have made noise.
Okay, that's fair. So as Godfrey starts to stomp, and all these little poof of air, it's very, very muted, very quiet.
Yeah,
But you can
like
distinctly tell that you're like breaking things.
it's like pressurization, right? So it'd be very quick, but it would still make
Yeah.
sound.
Okay, so I mean, after a couple, yeah, that's pretty much. I mean, if I can feel on the ground to see what I pick up. I mean, I can't see what I pick up, but see if I can identify it by whatever it is.
So
What
without
it
without
feels
being
like.
able to see, you pick up the bone, and it feels like some kind of hardish tube. It's and what feels like maybe wax on the end.
Okay. Yeah, I guess try and hit it against the wall.
And you'll get the same information that Edra had. You break it against the wall. There's a little puff of air moving, and then it's broken. It's gone.
Okay. Can I? Is there just the piece that I have? Is it broken on both ends?
I would imagine like if you hit it, it would break probably like more in the center, like it would snap.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, I have multiple attacks, so I guess I'll hit the other side of it to try and create a tube.
Yeah, it just shatters. They're very very brittle.
Cool. I'm gonna try and breathe through the tube.
Okay, so you almost get a little puff, a little something, but the air in the bone you're holding has already escaped it when you broke it. So I think you're on the right track.
I just figured that maybe you have to breathe through these hollow bones, like through them, to be able to. But anyway, yeah, that's my turn.
Yes, definitely when they have air in them. All right, so then, yeah, do we just want to go back all the way around the Edra because we're pretty sure we figured it out?
I watch him do that. I take a bone and I hold it right near my mouth and I crack it open and try and breathe it.
Yeah, you can, no problem. You could even have just bitten into it and suck the air out. But you see Idra, no, you don't, because you can't see. Idra raises it to her mouth, and you see it, and then you distinctly hear a and then Godfrey, you get the sensation that you're in the chamber alone now. Edra. Edra, the walls of this new cell you're in are they show reliefs of desert sands swallowing the ruins of a long forgotten city. There's a relief of a robed Medusa that covers an entire wall. It wears a stone necklace with an obsidian pennant and clutches an iron sconce with a burning red candle. Sand begins to fall from tiny holes bored into the ceiling above, and you hear a rumbling noise under your feet.
Awesome.
Okay, so Edra's already done their thing for Terra. We go back to Godfrey.
Okay, so Godfried, after having tried breathing through it, he probably would have figured out that it's definitely a bone. So he's going to pick up one, and then he's going to bite into it.
Okay.
And try and breathe in. He's also just going to keep chewing on the bone. When he realizes he's in another room, he's going to just stop, just kind of pull it out from under his helmet.
Excellent.
Yeah. You'll just hear him crunching something.
Right. I would know what that something is. I was just in that room. I knew what it was.
Quite probably.
Okay.
So
he's in this room now with me. All right.
Everybody's in the room together. There is sand falling from the ceiling above at a rate of about a foot per round. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Half a foot per round.
And it's 10 feet, right?
Yep, 10 feet to the ceiling.
Okay.
Edra, you're a dungeon delver, right?
Yes.
You notice a seam running down the middle of the floor.
It's a trap. I'm sure. Okay. I can spot traps. I'm not good at disarming traps. Can you disarm traps, Godfrey?
No. Although, so, it has any sand filled this room up yet?
So it's just started falling, and after Godfrey's turn is the first environmental effect.
Okay, so Godfrey will probably will say in between turns then,
We have to stop the sand. I can probably reach the ceiling now.
after the first bit of sand's like sort of on the floor, it's probably high enough up for him to be able to reach because he's like 6'9". So if you
It's
add the
10 feet.
3 foot, yeah, but if you add the 3 feet, he's 6'9" tall. Like you would add like 3.5 feet to his reach for him to be able to reach the ceiling. So he's like 9'9"
Sure.
in terms of his
So
reach.
so
if
after
he
it,
stands on-
okay, I get you.
What? Do we have something that will stop it?
The nice looking cloak you got on there.
Okay. We could try that, I guess. There's a trap here. I didn't make that clear. Okay. You think the exit's down that way?
I'm pretty much said all I feel like I'd be able to say
Okay.
in 6 seconds in between.
No, yeah,
turns.
you're good. Yeah, that's very fair. All right, so now the sand has fallen. There are 6 inches of sand accumulated at your feet. Does anybody outside want to do anything, or do we skip to Edra?
Nothing productive,
Yep.
that's for sure.
Yeah, because there's no information being shared. What can you do, right?
Okay.
All right, so Edra.
I am curious about that trap, but I don't want to do anything with it in my current state. So I'm going to cure wounds myself. For 19. That's a terrible roll.
Okay.
So 19 HP. Apply changes. And then, is there anything else interesting in this room that I can see?
There's the relief, cities being like swallowed into the ground. There's the other statue, the big Medusa, but and the Medusa's holding the candle. But that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna do something that will probably be bad, but I don't know how
I
to
love
get out of
that.
this. So I'm going to step on the trap.
Okay. Standing anywhere in the chamber doesn't do anything.
So I can't just set it off?
I mean, no. No, you can't.
Okay. So I'll move around the room. Obviously, nothing happens. I see the seam where it is. Can I tighten that I can push into it, or is there some way that?
Sure,
pipe.
yeah. You could take a python and hammer it in. As you do, you see it begins to open like down. Like the room is 2 plates, and they meet at the center.
Mm-hmm. So they kind of just like this sort of thing.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Exactly like that.
Like that. Okay. Can I see anything down there?
No, No, I mean it's like if you open it, you're gonna like fall in it, you know. So you've only like moved it so that you could see that there are two plates.
And it doesn't. So it's a pit trap that doesn't want to open, is what we're getting to.
So far, yeah.
Okay. Is that my action? The interaction with the Python? Oh, my action was
We're being generous. It's an object interaction.
cure wounds. Well, I've done the cure wounds.
Actually, no, because you'd have to like push sand out of the side because it's like 6 feet deep now.
Mhm.
But that
6
wouldn't
inches.
be wouldn't be impossible. So
Okay. So I can't. I've done cure wounds. I've done the Python thing. I think that's all I can think. I was like, there must be an exit down this way. Is all I can think.
right,
We can try blocking the sand if you want. You seem tall enough that you might be able to do that, but it's going to accumulate. So we need to find a way out of here. I'm sure you agree.
right, Rana, do you have anything?
I can't see anything. I can't offer anything.
Yeah, right. I know. It's tough. Godfrey.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've got some height on the sand, yeah, Godfrey's gonna try and start plugging up using. Actually, I've got some traveler's clothes, so I'll use those to start trying to like just rip it up, try and stuff it in some of the holes to block
Okay.
them, I guess, as best I can. See if
That
that works.
is not a problem at all. You are moderately successful. There are a ton of these holes up there, right? And you're just shoving cloth in as much as you can, and you're able to significantly slow the rate at which the sand is filling the chamber. So that's helpful.
Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll be it.
Okay. So then after you would be the environmental effect. There are now, it used to be 6 inches of sand around. Now it's only 3. So there are 9 inches of sand currently filling the chamber. And then let's just go back around one more time. Edra?
Okay. Real fast. Did my cure wounds go off? Is there anti magic in this room?
Oh, no. There's anti-magic in every room.
Okay, then that wouldn't have gone off, so I couldn't have cast that spell. Okay, then I didn't gain 19 health. All right, just remove that real fast.
Sorry, I didn't even catch it.
I just thought about that right as we're getting his turn. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna try and open this trap as much as I can. Like I'll try and wedge my quarterstaff into it so I can try and lock it open, I guess.
Okay. All right. That's not that I want to rob you of the satisfaction of doing that, but the mechanics behind this trap is weight. You have to reach a certain weight to trigger the platforms, and without reaching that threshold, it's not going to be enough to open it.
Gotcha. All right, I guess. I'll. Can I do like an investigation or a perception in the room to see if I can find anything I might have missed?
Absolutely. Yeah, do a perception check.
Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, great.
16. Well, I would have you know, any character who searches the room and succeeds on a DC 11 perception check now, man, 16 because of meat grinder. So that is exactly the requirement. They notice that there are seams around the Medusa carving, suggesting the presence of some kind of opening. A successful check also reveals to you that on the Medusa's pendant is a button.
Okay, I push the button.
The button doesn't move.
Awesome. Can I move the Medusa head back as like or anything?
No, it's big and stone, and you can't manipulate it.
Awesome. I'll point all these things out to Godfrey. I mean, maybe it's just a strength thing. I can't push it in. Maybe you try it. And then that'll be all I can do.
Okay, Godfrey.
Yeah, Godfrey's gonna try and press the button. Try and
Forcefully.
move the statue. That's right. Just
Yeah,
use those extra strong muscles.
Button does not budge.
Awesome.
I'm so very sorry for what's happening next.
Good.
Okay, so other than trying to push the button, do you have any other actions you would like to take?
Yeah, I mean, if the statue's not going to move or anything, and there's no way of seeing the door or doing anything with the door, no, not really. I mean, I'd assume that's going to take up my turn trying to mess with all the stuff.
Sure. All right. So we come back around. The sand now has filled up a foot, right? 12 inches. And it's at this point that, with you standing in there wearing your armor and you're carrying your equipment, and with all the sand that is accumulated on the floor, that the weight exceeds what those tiles are capable of, and the trap is going to open. As these doors just unleash, and you are upended from where you were standing, and you begin to fall, you may make a dexterity save in order to try and hug the walls, grab onto the bas relief statue to prevent yourself from falling.
One of you is blessed, by the way.
It's Edge,
Yeah.
or no, it was Godfrey.
Godfrey is
Yeah.
blessed.
Yeah, it was me. Yeah. All right. So take 2 off my roll, and then I'll roll a d4.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You can't pass.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Edra leaps, grabs onto the Medusa statue, and holds on for dear life. Godfrey falls into the pit with all of the displaced sand. And as the pit opens, you see the source of that rumbling sound under your feet. There are 2 massive iron rollers covered in spikes. And as Godfrey falls, he falls into these rollers and takes 130 damage. It is listed as force damage because it's a combination of piercing and bludgeoning, as you are smashed, ground, reduced to pulp.
So I can't reduce it by 3 with a heavy armor master, but I'm still alive.
You're still alive?
Yeah, I have 142 hit points currently.
Holy shit. Good, because any creature reduced to 0 is literally ground to a pulp and does not have a corpse anymore. It destroys you completely.
Oh, wow.
So
I'm so glad I took off.
Big, beautiful lad.
there's one more thing that happens.
No.
Edra, clinging to dear life on the Medusa statue, you hear an audible click.
Okay. I hear a click. All right.
You,
So is it back to me or?
sure, it's back to you. What's he gonna do? He's lying in a pit underneath giant stone rollers.
I hear the click. I'm gonna push the button.
The button pushes. It has unlocked. You push the button. The relief statue you are on begins to recede into the wall, taking you into a new chamber. And you, from the bottom of the pit, Godfrey, you can see the rollers begin to upend and retreat into the wall, revealing an opening back up to the chamber above you. And everybody else in the hallway, there are a series of ka-chunk, ka-chunk, ka-chunk sounds as secret doors open along the corridor, giving you all access to where Edra and Godfrey currently are. So Edra's gonna be standing here. I think I need to try and. Okay.
Do we hear
Alright.
the sound of Godfrey going through the garbage disposal like when a fork gets stuck?
Oh yes, because I mean he's wearing metal, right? So as he's going through, it's exactly like something in the garbage disposal that shouldn't be there. It's just grinding and.
I'm glad I didn't use my spell slot on myself. When he crawls back up here, I'll drop the cure wounds on him because he looks.
All right. Yeah.
Godfrey-
So
Godfrey
and then you
looks
guys.
like, sorry, go on.
So that,
No,
that's
you.
for you.
I was gonna say Gottfried looks like remember the images if you lost a fight on Street Fighter. Like,
Yes. Yeah.
That 26 is for you, Godfrey.
all right, thanks, appreciate it.
I know it's not 130, but
Hey, it helps.
all right. Does anyone else have the ability to help my my friend here who got destroyed by this?
I can do a little
But
bit.
before we start planning, let me give you the description of the room you're in, because
Oh,
I've
God.
probably moved you too far. Just here, I'm gonna put you all in the room with the pit before we enter this chamber, because maybe it matters, maybe it doesn't, maybe. But this room is filled with Terracotta Warriors, and everybody should. No! My mouse was on the wrong profile, so instead of clicking on the token and showing a big old picture, I exited the game.
Yeah.
Hard to run the professional dungeon master, everybody.
Ian left. That means we get a free level.
That's right.
I don't think that's how that works. Okay,
It's
all
a
right.
good thing he
Anyway,
didn't have any like pages for open for characters and stuff.
Yeah, no.
you're right.
It's
Yeah,
like-
that's.
it's
Anyway,
not
where
like
are
your
we?
handouts open or anything.
I didn't actually. So far, I haven't even looked at the notes. I'm just winging everything. In this room, Terracotta Warriors, who we are going to show to everybody, and then you see them all. They're kneeling in neat ranks, like they're all in rows around a polished wooden coffin. Between the warriors, there are 4 aisles. And the aisles are scattered with broken pottery that lead up to the coffin, whose painted lid shows a leopard with serpents sprouting from its shoulders. Let me see. Unk is present, aren't they? Who was
That's the
inhabited
one
by?
that's with me. That's the crazy one, right?
No.
Wait, no, wait. Do I? I have one of them. I have.
Maybe
Snail,
Unk was the one that died. Yeah, the snail.
I have Unk. Yes, the fail snail. Sorry, flail snail.
Snail?
So Ratchet, nervous Unk suggests that her host leave the tomb at once. And to do so, you should use one of the teleportation runes.
What do I know what that means?
Well, looking about in the chamber, we can see that in addition to the Terracotta Warriors, there are these symbols on the ground. And whereas we may not be able to identify those runes per se, they look very similar to the runes that, well, not you, but the rest of the party encountered in the Fane of the Night Serpent.
In Sylvan, I will relay that information to the party. Erskine, my head told me that we should go into the teleport runes.
Yes, berries, from a small voice behind you.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but this small room looks like a great place for a short rest.
We just took one, didn't we?
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
Godfrey and
I'm fine.
I'm okay. I'm gonna step in.
Godfrey, here, these are for you.
Okay. You didn't make any mention of the broken pottery that litters the chamber, so I'm just gonna assume you stepped on it since it's right there at the door. And if you didn't, Godfrey definitely did, since his token is literally on the broken pottery. As you step forward, you crunch the pottery underfoot. And chamber is deathly silent until then, but as you step on the pottery, it echoes forward. And simultaneously, in unison, every Terracotta Warrior turns its head and looks at you.
Maybe we don't step on that.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Baby, it's
Fish,
time
stop
to
movement.
roll and shoot.
So who knows Fireball?
I
That
wonder.
would be Ratchet.
Ratchet, big fire, big fire, big fire.
Oh, no. Sorry, one more thing. Wait a
You're
minute.
immune to fire.
Was this guy? This guy is already dead. I think he got shuffled around when I moved all
He
of
was
you.
dead when we got there.
Yeah, get back out there. We've already done that thing. Oh wait. Let me get this warrior outside. This one goes inside. That one doesn't have anything attached to it. Sorry, I'm moving the one that the initiative tracker is attached to. So I don't accidentally delete it, because that's annoying. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom! That's everybody. So, Edra.
Yes. Well, I'm in a really bad state. So back here, this is open, right? We can run all the way back to behind us.
So I kind of screwed up. Yeah, let's say all of this is open. And can I move this without? Oh, I can. Somebody had a good idea. There we go. And the pit has closed. So there you go.
I'm gonna run straight back. I don't care who I provoke. I'm running straight back.
Okay. So I'm gonna need this over here. You run away. They go bip bop. And okay, yep.
Okay.
You can carry on.
I'm gonna pull out my bow and I'm start blasting these guys.
All right.
So there's this dude right here in front. I'll try and sharpshoot him. That doesn't hit. Try again. Okay, and then so that's 21, and then this is the ambusher attack. That's gonna miss probably. Does that hit?
No.
14 misses?
Yes, it does. AC 18. It's very hard pottery, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, and see here. Let's see here. I've moved 30 feet. I'm gonna move an additional 10 with my the ambusher ability, and that's all I got.
Okay, give me.
It's time for me to get to play the game. Yeah.
Hit, miss.
I did it. Had this one.
All right. Yes, they are immune to poison. Oh, it's my turn. Well,
what if it wasn't?
What if it wasn't? But it is.
I could dream.
I guess let's just
Ooh, so that one that moved that was injured before, I'm gonna whack him.
Sure. My boys are not very. Oh no.
Oh, he's wide.
Wide boy.
I can't fix it either because the sides. There we go. Okay, all right, we fixed it. All right, here we go. So they're all just surging forward. There's so many of them. They can't even adequately attack. They're just taking up space.
This encounter gets a lot less scary when you realize they can only take maximum like 8 attacks per round.
Okay. So why not? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, I have to think. All right, 2 on Rana. Here we go. And that's
So
2.
It's just as a heads up. So that one is the one that I attacked. I'm assuming a 27 hits for 9, and he'll be marked because I hit him. So
No,
disadvantage
he'll be
on not
he'll be
attacking.
dead. He'll be dead actually.
All right.
Oh, that means they can move in further.
I was gonna say, no, did you guys roll the whole line up one?
All right. So we have 4 attacks. Rana, here you go. Boom, 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 boom. You can work it out.
21 hits.
Then we have 2 attacks on Gibbles. Boom, boom.
1 hit.
Yeah. And then against Godfrey, we have 3 that can attack. So 2, 4, 6. And they're all going to stab you with their swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 0 hits. And then Ursk.
Bless is gone, right?
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Why would Bless be gone? Has it been an hour?
Let's
Less than a
start
minute.
with this one.
Is it?
It's 1 minute.
Well, my bad.
Hit. And
19.
oh, he lives. Ha ha! Ho ho! Hee hee!
Rage.
Oh, okay. Gonna catch it. Here it comes. All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening on the other page because I'm over here. I have this page open. That looks about right.
Right there.
Hit our friend.
Am I hitting a friend? I can't. On my screen, it's not hitting Godfried. It's right beside Godfried.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm outside
No.
of that.
Yeah,
Oh,
Godfried
that's
is
right
safe.
here.
let me refresh again. This is the 4th time I've had to do that.
Godfrey just lowers the sunglasses.
Yeah.
All right.
So, in Sylvan, you asked for fire? Is that 18?
Yeah, DC
Okay.
18.
Well, no, I mean, I think I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be 9.
Okay, go ahead and roll against 19. It's fine.
Oh,
Just,
yeah. For some reason, my Amulet of the Devout wasn't attuned. It's supposed to be 19.
Hey, wait a minute. The template disappeared. I need that. Move. All right, so it's gonna be all of these here.
There's a couple in that area, yeah.
All right. Here we go. Group check. Dexterity. It is save or die for all of them. Look at that box.
Look, a couple
All
of
right.
them made it.
2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 saves. So we're just gonna da 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 until there are only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Goodbye, goodbye.
That looked real satisfying. I miss
Yeah.
using magic.
Yep.
Did you just skyrocket into the top of the damage chart in this campaign?
I mean, when a room full of targets presents itself.
Well, this is a target-rich environment.
Yeah.
All right, Ratchet, are you finished?
I mean, the other half have to take half damage, right?
Oh, yes they do. Yes they do. Yeah. Nope. I thought I had apply damage on this. What was the total?
It was
37?
37, so half of that is 18.5, however you want to round
18.
that. Yeah.
The rules say always round down. Please handle page 4.
I'm not
15.
alert enough of my surroundings to do math.
Yeah, we don't read that. That's the DM's job.
Exactly.
It's the DM's job to read the player's handbook.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
pretty sure that's
technically
fair.
not wrong. DM probably should know.
Okay, so
2, 3,
one next
4,
to Rana.
5, 6, 7.
Wow.
What the hell
That's
did?
a lot of
What had just
damage.
happened there? Oh,
That's the damage he did.
you counted. All right, attacking the one next to Rana.
Yeah, the one next to Rana.
All right, swing better. 10 hit.
Okay, so the other injured one that's adjacent to me.
Yep, miss.
The one at the south.
Hit.
That'll do.
And then they're marked. So they get the blue target. And then we go to Rana.
Alrighty then. Very relevant. My turret is in the other room somewhere. Can you just put it down where my token is? It took some damage last fight. I don't think it's gonna matter, but I want it because I want to shoot the guy in front of me.
It's under you.
Oh, cool. I moved my token earlier, I didn't see it. I'm just blind. Let's start with the guy in front of me. Get away from me. I don't like you being next to me. 17. That misses.
Yeah.
Alright.
It would be disadvantage anyway, because range spell attack melee. But you already missed.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I will just... You know what? Urs can attack people from where they are. Urs, do you want me to move? You good?
I don't care.
Okay. Just stretch your arm over me. I'll stand here and tank for a second. I will Ray of Frost the man in front of me at disadvantage. Is it control? Yeah, it's control.
Miss.
Also a miss.
Wait.
Don't worry.
Oh, disadvantage. And then we go to Edra.
Edra. All right. Edra's going to move back up, be surprised. And we'll take aim at the one here in front of Rana.
I don't imagine it'd be too surprising. You did hear the roar of the explosion.
Boom, but that's definitely a lot less than I just saw when I stepped out of you just a moment ago. Here's the.
I thought he was gonna lose his turn because he was surprised.
All right, so it's 23 to this one here.
Yeah, they're dead.
And then I'm gonna just shoot the second shot to the one right behind.
Okie dokie.
And miss.
All right.
Can do nothing else, so that's my turn.
Gibby.
At this one. Where's my disadvantage button? There it is.
So we have a hit for 9 and a hit for 10.
And that's it. Or is that
All
this
right.
one?
Oh, okay, he's dead. My turn. Hey, Godfrey, it moved closer to you.
That's fine. If it moves while it's within 5 feet, I get opportunity attacks. But if it
It's
just
moving.
So, yeah. Okay. Whack it again.
Oh. And wow. All right, now I can just. Here we go. Get up in there, boys.
Big bada boom.
There we go. Okay, now we can attack people. We have 2 on Rana again for a total of 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ow.
Looks like 13.
My
Remember,
bones.
Two of them would be disadvantaged though.
Boop. 1 hit for 6. How about that? Because we rolled 22 and
I like this.
21, then 9 and
I'll take
23.
this compromise.
All right.
This
There you
seems
go.
fair.
So that's 2 attacks. I got 2 more with disadvantage. No, not disadvantage. The other guy's just far away. Hiya, hiya. 2 misses.
Yeah.
Then we have 2 on Gibby with disadvantage. Hiya, hiya. 20?
You hit me for 3.
Take it. Here, take it.
That's
And
damage.
then we have 2, 4, 6 on Godfrey. Godfrey, what is your AC, man?
It's 29 at the minute.
So we just need green numbers. All right. Not really seeing any yet. All right, I guess I missed.
Okay, Earth will swing at this one. Yeah, that's a miss. Second one is a crit.
So damage is irrelevant. If you hit them with the crit, they just explode and die.
Boring.
Do it
Fire
again.
worked really well last time.
Yeah, do it again.
So, well,
Right
no, I
on
wanna
top
do
of the
different-
party.
I want to do a different fire this time. This time I want to do this fire. Let me just.
Is that a wall of fire or is that
Yes,
a
wall fire pointing away from me. Can I put it right there?
so yes, but that's not, you would want it actually right here.
That would still hit these guys, right?
Yes, because is it 5 feet on the side you choose?
10 feet.
10 feet.
Hit a wall, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. When a wall appears, any creature within its area may make a dex save. So that's why I want to put it in between the two, so that they're all within the area of it when I cast it.
One of the ones that has to be a straight line, you can shape it.
It has to be a straight line. But that's fine, because I just want to hit them, right?
Put it in the tiles. We're going to start point
Yeah, I just
like
wanted to
targeting
make it so that it hits both lines. That's all. That's
in the tiles. So this row or the adjacent one.
Yeah, that one is as long as it's pointing outwards, away from the friends, and burning.
You don't want to
those
point
two
it
rows
towards Godfrey. Sure.
away from Godfried. Yeah.
Towards. Got it.
Yep, that away.
Would you point it towards Godfried for
Barry?
for Scooby Snack?
I don't think I know what a Scooby snack is.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know what a Scooby snack is.
Reference our wall. Okay. So these guys, god dang it. That's not my box. These guys right here are in its area at the time it spawns and need to roll dex. Nope, cancel. Dex. DC 19 or
Half.
death.
Yeah.
Actually,
I
I'm
mean,
pretty
no,
sure
they survive on
because
half.
it's 11, they could survive.
Yeah.
Fail, 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 pass. Hey. All right. And then the other one, it's when they enter the space of the flame or end their turn within 10 feet, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
it.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Godfrey.
All right, so attacking the one to the south. I'll miss. Attack him again.
Okay.
then attack. I'll shift up here and attack this one to the north. And that'll be it.
Hey, Rana.
Alrighty then. Same thing as last time. My roll
The who?
will load. The person in front of me. There's where my
The
screen was.
corner?
I think tapped all the way up. Actually, no, that one's next to Godfrey. Let's go with this guy. He looks, in the way.
It's opaque. You have to be able to see your target because the wall of fire you can't see through it.
Yeah.
Right, the wall of fire is the ones you can see through. Then we'll just go with this guy.
It's okay. The one, 14 is a miss.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna miss twice anyways. I know how my roll's been going tonight. Oh, never mind.
There you go.
19
Would
damage.
this be a bad time to remind you of the disadvantage because you're in melee engagement using ranged attack?
No, that's just reminding you of my hubris. Let me roll again. Oh!
Still good
My
enough.
hubris was rewarded. 19 hit for 19 damage.
Yes. And they get pushed back.
No, that's the Ray Frost.
Right, it was a Ray of Frost. That was a test.
I can't.
If you be honest.
I can't do sick combo moves.
All right, guessing you're done, so we'll go to Edra.
Yes. Okay. So, I can see. I can't. Is the wall is opaque, so I can see through it somewhat. Yes. No.
No, that'd be transparent.
All right. I'll shoot at this guy here up there, top. Then the only one I can see.
Okay.
Oh, it's a 21 for
Pretty sure
22
that's a dead.
Okay, and I can't see through to the other ones, so are there any other targets? Can't see anybody else, so that's all I can do.
Gimme.
I got disadvantage anyway, and I knew where they used to be, right? So can I just throw daggers where I think they are? Does that work, or can I just... All right.
You could also enter the room, because there's a guy down there.
Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, dealer's choice. I don't really care who I attack.
Let me see. Hit for 11.
There's one extra attack in there by accident.
I think the funniest thing is that you're still plagued by the skull, but you've had like 4 or 5 opportunities to get rid of it now.
How? I've tried. It doesn't leave.
He's told you what he needs in order to go.
What, gold? I don't believe him anymore.
Gold! Give me gold and jewels! Alright, so Gibbs... There we go. Alright. So, these Terracotta Warriors, they are animate, but they are mostly not. Like, they're an intelligence of 1. So they're gonna disregard the giant flaming wall and try to run through it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 who have entered the wall space for the first time and need to make DC 19 or take 23. Got it. DC 19 or take 23. We have 1 pass. Everybody else takes 23. Puts him to 10. Puts him to 10. Puts him to dead. 30. There we go. And then I guess we're gonna hit people. This one up here. It's gonna attack Godfrey. Come on, crits!
I'm actually gonna whack him as well.
Alright. Oh, he's dead. So that was this one. This one's gonna attack Gibby. And hiya. Nope. This one's gonna attack, but with disadvantage because he's currently engulfed in a wall of fire.
Oh,
Ooh!
thank God.
Wait. He did. Oh, he did. He did have disadvantage. I missed. Ooh! And I'm done. First.
Ooh. First, we'll step to here. I assume I can see inklings of these two.
Sure.
Pretty sure you can see through it this way. They just can't see in the other way.
Good enough. I'll swing it. This one, then this one. There we go. First, we'll step. Oh, yeah. I'll step back here and take my hoppy.
They're all dead. Your first attack killed one, and then your second attack killed another.
Okay, fair enough. And yeah.
Well, they're pretty good at these saves, so I guess I'm just gonna do a thing at the one I can see. This thing.
You're gonna make me. What is this?
They're really good at these saves so far. So I'm sure the one I can see is gonna make it save. Oh no. So when it dies, I can't see any more bad guys. I'm just gonna drop my wall of fire. And then say an elfin or Sylvan, sorry. Hey, we did a good job. I got a whole bunch of them.
Barry?
Yeah, and that's my turn. Wait, does this thing not die?
Hey. Huh?
Oh, the one I shot with my.
Oh, I think I took out the wrong one. Sorry.
That's whatever. Yeah. That's my turn, yeah.
Godfrey.
All right. Godfrey's going to come down here and just try and finish these guys off as best he can. So first, the one that's in the corner.
Yep. Goodbye.
And then the one next to it.
Oh, you got him. Okay, we're done. All right. So there's smoldering chunks of the 50-ish Terracotta Warriors littering the ground. What do we do now?
Well, that happened.
We should check out the sarcophagus, right? Yeah.
Go check it out.
I believe one of those deities, you know.
I'd like to ask the thing in my head if I should still go in the teleport stones.
Yes, of course.
What's in the teleport stones?
Safety.
But I killed all the robots.
Robots.
It's a robot.
But the tomb itself is dangerous. We should leave the tomb through the teleport stone.
So teleport stones take us out of the tomb?
Oh.
Oh. Still in Sylvan, by the way.
Yeah, berries.
Yeah. Yeah,
We just named the thing Barry.
Speaking
Johnny.
in the same. You look over at the lizard, and Unk's voice comes out of it.
They're tricky, those trickster guts.
I turn to my friend Ratchet. Why are you still speaking in Sylvan?
What do you mean?
So the lizard can understand, obviously.
Yeah, the most important member of the party.
I thought we left the lizard back at the
Sure,
other hall.
sure, it followed us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. You wanna open this up for me, Russ? See if we got any shinies inside, Ratchet. Or...
Fine. First, we'll attempt to open it for Edra.
Yes, the coffin is not locked. However, it is trapped. And when you open it, it springs the trap. Inside, you see there is a cord attached to a tiny music box. and the music box begins to play light music, which doesn't do anything because all of the silence-loving Terracotta Warriors already did.
Okay. Darn.
Oh, that's a lovely tune. Excellent craftsmanship on that one.
Yeah.
It is quite nice.
The first
under the music box, you see a large mandolin that seems to have resisted the wear and tear of time.
Is there any corpse in the sarcophagus?
There is. There are the bones of a Commodon, a large jaguar-like creature with serpents coming out of their shoulders.
Okay. Come on, memory. I know this in character. I should remember this out of character. This is
Shigambi.
Shigambi. Yeah. Shigambi is the which one? I don't remember. They're one of the not awful ones.
So they have a.
If no one else wants it, I feel as though I should take one of these boons onto us. They seem to be helpful, even if they are voices in our heads. But hey, I've got plenty of those already.
If you wish, you can take it, of course.
Is there anyone else in the party who doesn't have a trickster god?
Just Edra.
Okay. And if Edra is the sane person who doesn't want a voice in their head.
Huh. Is that correct? Really?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
look at the chart.
Okay, so it is Rana then going to the tomb?
Yeah, Rana played the mandolin back in college.
Yeah. So as you reach up and start plucking at the strings, 6 shadowy serpents slither out of the mandolin and coil around your body. You'll hear a purring voice in your mind. It's comforting as it whispers, "I am not your enemy. I wish to help you if you would allow it."
Hi. It's good to hear, something familiar again.
Well,
I will not resist the saving throw.
Okay, so you are possessed by Shigambi. This is going to be good. Shigambi, the Commandant, is wise and virtuous. While inhabited by Shigambi, you gain the following flaw, which overrides any others you may have. And it is, I never show mercy to evildoers. While inhabited by Shigambi, you gain her power, which is that when you make an attack action, you may make an extra attack.
Oh,
I wish I
that's
had that.
awful on me.
Right. Yes, it is.
But
want to know what's even more awful? The mandolin is an instrument of the bards, to which you would automatically attune to if you met the requirements, i.e. being a bard. But you're not a bard.
Actually, can I get possessed with a spirit god if I can't attune?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to make sure.
Yep.
I did this mostly because I wanted to have the roleplay note of it. I knew I was getting
Yeah, you get you get the kind kitty that lets you attack more and use.
I have the sort of prunes, I guess.
Can players have more than one deity inside them?
No, remember that happened once. Somebody, it was dangerous. Was attuned to one god, and another one tried to possess him, and then the gods fought, and one got kicked out.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And it was also not good for dangerous because it was in psychic turmoil while these gods were fighting over his.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dangerous remembers, but Dangerous doesn't do much of anything anymore.
Dangerous
Ooh.
pounding on the inside of whatever prison they're held in.
Ooh. Oh, also inside the box, if it matters, there are 2,000 gold pieces underneath the Commandant's corpse. 5 moonstones, a bunch of diamonds, all kinds of wealth.
Oh,
Right, crushed diamonds.
We're gonna offer
No.
some of that gold to
yeah, I was
this
gonna say, let's offer to Yaka.
someone else.
Oh, you're gonna feed the gemstones and diamonds to Yaka?
Well, not the gemstones and diamonds, the gold.
Oh, how much gold are you feeding to
You
Yaka?
said 2,000?
My entire share, because I can't speak for everyone else's gold.
Yes, I would like my
Which
gold, and I'm
is-
sure Ratchet wants his gold.
What's 2,000?
Ratchet's here for
into-
treasure.
Well, remember,
so-
as long as Yaka's with you, it's not like you can be stealthy, because he reveals your location with his incessant talking.
Yeah, it's beneficial to all of us, so I just say we feed Yaka until he's full, would be my vote,
Well,
personally.
go bother the dwarf. Here you go.
You have other wealth, though, don't you? I have 1,000 silver piece on me. I'll give you all of that. You can feed it to him, and I'll keep my 300 gold.
Oh yeah, I'm not feeding anyone else's gold, only my share.
So how much
But I'll give
gold?
you. I don't know if the silver will help you, but I'll give you 1,000 silver pieces if you want.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That was the first time I've added gold to my sheet this campaign.
I don't know how. Like, I keep throwing it at all of you in such bounteous amounts. It's just, it doesn't matter because you're in the middle of the
Yeah.
jungle. Like,
It's,
well, I guess.
it's the first time I've ever written it down.
All right.
It's not gonna matter.
So you are feeding Yaka 333 gold?
And 100, or what was it? I don't remember how much silver. Yeah.
So 400 gold. Let's round
Yes.
round number. So he devours it, right? And you see the coins disappearing as they enter his little mouth. And then he looks in your direction and he's more.
Are you kidding me? I don't got much more than this. I just got
More.
400 gold.
Feed me, Gibby.
My name, I was about to say, my name isn't Seymour.
Feed me.
He'll give him 100 more.
Oh, you're gonna have to do a lot better than that.
Are you kidding me? I don't have that much.
Why don't you just keep the gemstones and let him eat all of the gold? It's not like we need it for anything. I don't think there's an inn or a merchant down here, so what's the point? It'll just weigh us down.
It's 10,000 GP of gemstones.
Yeah, that's why I said
I'm
keep
just-
the gemstones.
I'm just saying, just 10,000 value.
10,000?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
on.
way too
Feed
much.
me.
To bother
Tell me-
somebody else, I'm not even kicking him out of the party. I just wanted to bother someone else for a while.
Yeah, doesn't even get rid of him.
I'm pretty sure when I was on Zolt, I gave him like a bunch of platinum. Like, pretty sure I fed him a bunch. Not 10,000
We
worth.
found a
but
bunch of like the.
Oh,
super
let's say,
valuable jewelry.
sure you did. Yeah, let's say it was like, I don't know, 5,000. So now, with the 400 gold you just spent, you're halfway there. You only need 5,000 more gold, and then you can get rid of this sucker.
Great.
I mean, Godfrey tells Gib just to let him eat all of the gold.
If only there was
Well,
somewhere
your
that had
gold.
bounteous piles of it.
You're
Yeah.
letting me eat your gold.
You know what? You know what? I have a suggestion for what we do. All right. What if we
Yeah,
just
Godfrey
take-
says,
I don't have any gold.
More,
We're
Well,
leaving
you
it
don't have
everywhere.
gold now. Give him your share.
Just to illustrate what's currently
Listen,
happening,
Let him eat.
yeah, Godfrey's trying to say, let him eat all of it. Like, we
Yeah,
don't
no,
need it.
the skull is chomping at you, and he's more, and then somewhere, the lizard has crawled up onto the sarcophagus and is looking around. Barry? It's
Okay.
Surrounded by
I'm
gluttons.
afraid there are no more berries today. You don't need any more berries today. You have enough.
Godfrey. Sorry, finish your thought.
But Barry, give.
Not later. I promise. Give me time to rest.
You said I'm halfway there.
Sure.
All right.
How much is a platinum again?
And gold.
80 gold.
And gold.
10 gold.
Yes.
8 platinum is 80. It's 1 to 10.
He said a single.
Oh, I heard 8.
That's not very much gold at all. I thought it was way more than that.
Okay, Godfrey. What if we go back up a level that we've already cleared out, and we just let it eat all the stuff we've been leaving in places? And then we can get rid of it and keep going. It'll take like 5 minutes tops.
I mean, honestly, I don't really care. I don't need any gold or anything. It can have whatever it wants.
Yeah, no, I'm not planning on getting out here alive. I just want it to shut up so we can sneak around again.
I just want you to shut up.
Godfrey says,
I'm not very good at sneaking. Whether it's here or not, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference.
I was about to say, I don't think you're very good at sneaking either, you little dwarf.
yeah, you're like Godfrey at 6'9", a plated giant. Like, he's not sneaking around anywhere.
I got a +2.
At disadvantage.
She's
No,
hurt.
no,
I got a +2.
Oh, no, I mean me.
Oh, yeah, no. And I have guidance. That's sneaky.
So are we done mucking about with the skull,
Yeah,
or what's?
I
What's the
don't
plan
think
here?
I have enough.
We don't have to
to
combine
deal.
wealth to get rid of it right now. So there's
Yeah.
No, not on your person, no.
Yeah,
How much is in?
But just I want you all to think back to all the previous floors and all the descriptions that I've given you over this campaign, and how often there was just literal heaps of gold and gems.
Yeah.
And we were just like,
Exactly. Exactly what I'm goddamn thinking about.
But are any of the diamonds here smashed? And or could they be smashed?
I think any diamond can be smashed.
If
This
you're
is
strong
Jazzy
enough.
in character. Ratchet says, I have a spell, but I need diamond dust.
Yaka
All
speaks
Sylvan,
up.
by the way.
I can make diamond dust. Just put the diamond right here. Ah!
Actually, wait, hold on. Diamonds are really easy to crush. They're just hard to scratch. Hardness doesn't stop crushing for us.
I grab one of the diamonds and put it in its mouth.
In Yaka's mouth?
How much is this diamond worth?
He eats it. It's gone. The diamond is gone.
I just grabbed the first one I found. Where's the dust? Skull Man, I ask in Sylvan still.
You can't.
You got to give me another one, and then you'll get the dust.
No,
Okay.
don't give him another one. He's
Don't
alive.
trust him.
Wait, does he respond to me in Sylvan too? Or
We get away from that skull and keep looking around. We've got to find
Man, get away from it.
some way to
Follows
get
us.
Fred, we're
out.
trying.
I'm gonna go back out to the main hallway.
You know, diamonds have
Yeah,
a
I
value
mean,
of like
what's-
500. So, if anyone's
Yeah,
keeping
I
track.
mean,
How much more do
if
we
we
have
just-
to go if he ate
just,
500?
Well, that would be
Let him-
5,500 then.
Let him eat all but one diamond. Like, do we need more than one diamond for anything?
every time I need to cast Sylvan. Anytime I need to cast Greater Restoration, I need
Berries.
diamond dust.
We can't understand you when you talk like that. You have to
So
talk in common.
Well, I mean, there are other gemstones beside diamonds though as well. There are moonstones and everything as well. So like, let him eat everything but the diamonds.
Me too. I'm also hungry.
I don't care about that stuff. I just want the gold that I've already worked for. You know, I'm giving this guy a lot as it is.
I mean, take the diamonds out, let him eat everything else, and hope he goes away.
Yeah, go eat all that other stuff, but not the diamonds.
I would take the diamonds out. Or are you just going to trust him to keep his word and not eat the diamonds?
I had assumed you had already picked them up since you said you were
No,
going
no,
to take them out like 3 times.
No, I was suggesting that somebody else do it. Godfrey's not really into, like, physically doing anything. He's not messing around with any of the stuff in this tomb.
All right, well, hand me the diamonds, and then we should be fine. Because I am definitely not going to pick them up myself.
Wait,
That's
you
not
want
befitting of someone of my stature.
Stone and
I'll-
Sylvan? You want the diamonds now? Wait, what diamonds?
We can't understand you.
What do you mean?
Speak common.
I'm not speaking common right now.
No, you
Speaking
idiot.
still. You're speaking Sylvan. You're speaking lizard man speech.
Berries?
I'm still speaking Sylvan. Sorry. I
Yeah,
mean,
I
that's
think
the
the
rep-
consensus is that we're not giving him the diamonds, but he can have everything else there.
Well,
I don't
grabbed
know
what
how
is
much the other
everything else?
gemstones are worth.
I
The
grabbed
other gemstones.
Yeah. And we leave, I guess.
Yeah, but what are they?
You said moonstones and a couple other
Oh,
things.
you're saying the ones in the sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like what you were carrying.
No.
Oh. Excuse me. So the moonstones are where the heck is it? 5 moonstones at 50 gold pieces each.
All right, add 250 to the pile. Hey, how much is that
All
music
right.
box worth?
No, I want them.
Gib took the music box.
There's still, like,
250 gold.
God damn it.
there's still like 1,600 gold in there as well. Assuming that nobody else bothers
No,
to take any.
they already fed it to him. Oh no.
Well, he fed 300 to him out of his share,
Yeah,
but
they
there was
fed-
like 2,000. So there's
Yeah,
still like
people are just
1,600
taking the
gold
money.
in there. Well, more than 1,600. It's like 16,600.
Nope, we're moving this along. It's gonna dive in and eat the rest of it. There we go. We're like 2,000 away. Let's go!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. 2,250.
As
Running
you as you
across
walk,
the
it like
chest.
nips at Gibby's purse. Like
I just
Like,
keep
you bite-
slapping it away.
It's like biting the bottom of an ice cream cone.
okay, I see everybody's maneuvering back to the hole. Are we ready to move down?
I think so.
For level 5.
What time is it?
Sure.
Unless we want to try a rest beforehand.
Let's do a long rest and then jump
No,
down.
y'all just did a long rest, like right before.
No, we did a short rest.
We had a
It's
short
definitely
rest.
a short.
It was not long.
No, it's still the same day because you took one before you went into the throne room, which was last session. You took a short after that, but this is
Okay.
still like you've only traveled from one side to the other.
Pretty sure I haven't taken a long rest on this character. Because
that might be still accurate because
yeah.
this is only like
Yeah.
the second.
Look, I'm not doubting him. I'm just saying I'm pretty sure this character's never taken a short or a long rest because I don't have like any of my spell slots.
You know what?
Yeah, that's fine. We can just
You know
try
what?
it for a short.
No, it's fine.
So-
Go ahead, take the long
Okay.
rest. You're gonna need it. You're
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh god, we're doing level 5 next, aren't we? Oh no.
so go ahead. You'll take a long rest, and then maybe we wrap it there for today because it's a good stopping point between the floors, and then we'll start the next session with us dropping down to the floor below.
Leveled up, right?
Leveled up.
DWB needs a week to make sure to read the next floor.
No, I don't. I haven't
Okay.
had notes open this whole time.
Really?
What level are we?
12.
12.
Yes, level up.
All right.
Level 13.
All right. That's gonna be it. Thank you all for coming and hanging out. I hope you had fun. If you did, make sure you hit that follow button. If you haven't already, join us in the Discord. That's where we hang out through the week. That's where you need to be if you want to get involved in a game yourself. And see you next time.